Hello guys, welcome back to another video, and today it's going to be a good one because I just recently went to a new Burlington that I haven't been to before, about half a mile drive from where I live on the highway. So got there and they were stacked. They had the perfume section was like completely filled to the brim. And what I did see was I saw four bottles of Afnan, some blue bottle, I don't know, something electric. I think it was like some blue box. I think it was Trothy Electric. Yeah, Trothy Electric, which that's supposed to be a inspiration of Blue Talisman, but I didn't grab it just because it was like $40, which honestly that's not a bad deal, but the one I had bought instead was $35. And what they also had was they also had the new Boz Bottled Infinite, that was really surprising because I'm pretty sure that's like a new release or somewhat new. A 50 ml, it had a 50 ml, they had a 50 ml of that for like $40, so that was a pretty good deal I think as well, but I didn't grab that either. But yeah, they are very, very stacked. I might go there maybe another week or 2 weeks, whatever, see if they got anything else. Well, yeah, they had a bunch of 9 p.m.s, like maybe 6 9 p.m. original 9 p.m. And then they had 2 9 p.m. elixirs. And then they had one of the other 9 p.m.s, which was 9 p.m. Rebel. This is the one I picked up. I paid $35 for this one. So yeah, I looked at the notes probably when this came out. I know it has some pineapple. That's really all I know. Apparently it's like a mashup of a bunch of different popular scents, so $35 isn't that bad of a deal. So yeah. Let's see. I also like the bottle on this one too, so we'll open this one up. I'm not really in a good mood today because I had bought tickets to the Bulls game for tomorrow against the Miami Heat, and turns out none of my friends can make it. You know, of course, it's always the last second, but I might have some other friends come with me instead. But here's the box. Now it has maybe a little bit of a raise to the front of it. The 9 p.m. logo on the front is raised a little bit. Very nice box, I think. It's not cheap, but I mean, it's not like the most craziest box ever. I think it opens up like this. Yes, sir. The inside of it has some type of, don't even know, I can't even really tell because it's not that bright, but it's kind of like a nice design. Pretty cool, actually. Very heavy bottle right here. Very heavy bottle. Okay, it has Afnan in the front right there. And then I'll show you guys the inside of the box. Nice little pattern here. Got a sticker, authenticity, a bunch of words on the back of it as well. Close that up, and here's the bottle. Very nice bottle. Very heavy. The cap is very heavy. Clicks in place, which I like. I like when you hear that glass making contact with the metal. Pretty good. But yeah, here's the back of it. Nothing really on the back. Engraving. Not really engraving, but some nice little engraved Afnan on the bottom. This is a eau de parfum. Made in the UAE. Yeah, nice little red bottle. Gray accents. Metal cap. Very strong. Very heavy. Very nice clicking sound. So, we'll spray it on our hand. Yeah, spray it. There we go. Also, I forgot to show the top of the cap, but it has a nice little Afnan logo also engraved in the cap as well. It smells similar to Nitro Red intensely. It also has a very fruity, just a fruity opening in general. Ooh, that's really strong. It's nice though. I like it. I like the fruity openings as well. Very mass appealing. But yeah, this smells similar to Nitro Intensely in my opinion. Maybe a different fruit, but definitely a lot of fruitiness in the opening. Very strong. Yeah, it's very similar to Nitro Intensely, but like I said, this has a pineapple note, I think, instead of Nitro Intensely, which has apple and melon. So something else in there. I'm not sure what. I think it's also kind of fresh as well. Fresh and fruity and very sweet. Yeah, overall it's not bad. There's something else that I'm smelling. I'm not sure what I'm smelling, but it's a very sweet fragrance. Okay, so if you buy this, is a very sweet fragrance. Not in vanilla, not a vanilla sweet, but fruity sweet. Let's just take a look at these notes real quick on Parfumo. So 9 p.m. Rebel. I was when I was at Burlington, I was kind of debating on whether or not I wanted to get Trothy Electric or 9 p.m. Rebels, but I decided to just grab Rebel because it was cheaper, and I just based on the boxes, the dark gray box, whatever, and Trothy Electric having a very blue box. I think that this one would be more for cold weather, which I'm really in the middle of winter right now where I live, so it makes the most sense. So take a look at this right here, 9 p.m. Revel, Afnan, 7.7, the 141 ratings. You got pineapple. There is apple and orange in here, so maybe the apple is what I'm smelling, because I think there is apple and I dread intensely. Yeah, definitely more apple right now, I think, with that pineapple. But you got cedarwood, vanilla, and oak moss, and you got musk, ambergris, caramel, and dry woods. So overall, pretty balanced ratings right here. 7.7 scent, 8.1 longevity, 7.9 sillage, 7.6 bottle, 8.8 value for money. People said it smells similar to Kate Alferson, Lamar, I don't know what that is, Black XS, I don't have. The other one from Afnan, the Supremacy Collector's Edition, Ventus Absolute, Odyssey Revolution, and then like Baccarat Rouge, I've never smelled that. Club de Nuit, never smelled that. Aventus, I have somewhat a close representation of it. But yeah. There's actually a little bit of smokiness, kind of, in the back. That's probably maybe just from the woods, woodiness from the cedarwood, maybe oak moss as well. Yeah, it's getting a little bit less sweet now. It's obviously still sweet, but all of the other elements are kind of getting in here right now. So overall, do I like this better than Nitro Intensely? I do not, honestly. I think Nitro Intensely is better. I think Nitro Intensely is actually a little bit more fresher than this. I don't know, it's just from the opening. This one also feels like it's a little bit more synthetic. Yeah, this is just a different fruit compared to Nitro Intensely. Nitro Intensely has, like I said, apple and melon in there. This one has pineapple, apple, and orange. So, yeah. Oh, what the hell is that? Something else in there. I don't know, maybe that's the caramel, because it kind of has like that buttery, kind of sweet uh, smell to it. I know caramel isn't exactly with butter. Caramel is really just sugar in the water, but maybe that's the vanilla also in there. I don't know, but this is not bad. I would not recommend, like, my head breaks kind of hurt a little bit just from smelling it this close. Yeah, overall it's not bad. The rating that I would give it, maybe a 7. Yeah, just a little bit less than what people are giving it online. So yeah, I mean, I paid how much for this? 35 bucks, so not that crazy. I want to see how much it's online. Relatively similar. I see Joma Shop has it for $34.95. eBay has some, eBay, you know, can be kind of fishy. Say there's an open box one for 35 bucks, so honestly, it's a pretty good deal. I'm gonna take a look at what Tarathi Electric was like here. So obviously you have pear, grapefruit, orange, bergamot, apple. So this one kind of has similar notes. It's just that this one is a little bit fresher and it has some other fruits in there. But this is probably going to be a heavier scent than Tarathi Electric. Yeah. So let's also take a look. I also saw 9 p.m. Elixir in there as well. Which that one I think is like a JPG Mall Elixir clone. Yeah, this one. Lamal Elixir. I wasn't really a big fan of Lamal Elixir, honestly. I smelled it in Macy's, I think, like a year ago or 2 years ago. It wasn't that crazy to me. But yeah, one thing I like about the bottles is very heavy. That's what I like about them. But yeah, overall, I think this is a 7 out of 10. I will be making maybe another video in the near future if I find anything worth picking up at Burlington. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and Thanksgiving is coming up too soon, so I wish you guys all happy Thanksgiving, your families as well, family and friends. So yeah, see you guys in the next video.